Okay guys, so in our previous series you let us talk about species and targeting species and quality of bait. And I think I spoke about carp, which is my favorite. My other favorite species is where I target and catch around is bronze bream. And in our coast, New Zealand coast, one of the best bait, and yes, it is the right time, one of the best bait to use is prawn. And it's very hard to come by with prawn.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of guys don't know how to tell if the prawn is good and what's good quality, and you get a different whole range of prawns. You get head on, head off, and you're going to get Max going through the baits again, explaining us different types, quality, and throwing in a tip as always to give us better successes.
So as far as prawn goes, my personal, I think Benny's as well, is going to be your head on. Unfortunately, it only comes in a 1 kilo. The pink head on, pink's always going to be your go-to. Listen, I've caught fish on white prawn when it's sticky, but pink's the go-to for the reef species. And the head on's the way to look at it. This stuff, obviously the gumbearer stuff, it speaks for itself. It's been around for a long time. It always comes in fresh. There's not that much of it caught anymore, so it doesn't stay here long. We have some of the smaller tails packed out in our normal yellow box. Those are still great baits. This bait's been around longer than I can remember, so it's older than me. You know, it's one of the go-tos that everybody goes to. It's enough for a quick session, so that always works. We have got the bigger boxes of tails. Obviously comes with a bit more of a price tag. Unfortunately, it's 2 kilos, but still a nice one. It's not clean. Biggest thing is stay away from clean. Don't go to clean. Obviously the one we love is the head on. Now don't be shy when you're using this. Don't throw away the shells, don't throw away the heads, use it all. Mash up the heads, mash up the shells, add it to your bait. It adds an extra scent, trail, all that sort of stuff. I prefer this over this because the more you take off the prawn, the more scent you lose. So you kind of want to draw that scent.
When you're looking for a box of prawn, what is the given tails that the prawn is good and not?
So you're looking for a nice even pinky color. There's not in that black. You can see some darkness up the front here, but that's just oxidization on the gills and obviously gut content. You don't want to see black in the feet is the biggest thing. That's the biggest tell, or black in the shell. So apart from that, it's nice consistent color throughout. Even here it's got a beautiful color, you'll see. Consistent color throughout the shell, doesn't change too much, and even in here, very consistent color. That's your biggest tell. Always, you want a whiter flesh in the meat. It's going to have a mottling pinky color, reddy color to it once you've opened it up, but it's hard to tell with shell on. So yeah, that's what you're looking for here.
So Max, give the guys a tip on how to package this, because look, a kilo is a lot of stuff. Not everyone's going to use a kilo. We might use a kilo because we're bouncing around and we waste a lot of meat. What is the best way to split the box, or how should we split the box and package?
So a lot of the time, this stuff, the head-on stuff especially, will come a little bit looser packed because it's still whole. There's no soft edges to it. So you might get away with just a hard tap on the floor, and a lot of it will come away. Then you can pack them into this. You've got to be careful how you tap it. Don't throw it down, but just a hard sort of drop from waist high. It'll split itself up. If that doesn't work, slow defrost in a fridge or a cooler box. Very slow, overnight, over 2 days, and take away as it comes loose. So all you're trying to do is not defrost the product, you're trying to defrost the water in between, holding them together. That's all you want to do. So as they come away, take them away, package them, put them away. And however you want to, in a little plastic bag. I prefer that I actually put them out, cling wrap them, and then I'll put them in the freezer, and once they're frozen, I'm sure that they're solid frozen again, I'll put them in the cooler box in the bottom of the freezer. Because a lot of our home freezers here, we've got the right machinery, but a lot of our home freezers often don't hold temperature. We're in and out of them all the time. So that cooler box just helps all this.
I guess you're using the cling wrap to stop the frostbite. Frostbite.
Yeah, the freezer.
Yeah, but of black wind bag or anything black. Yeah, just wrap it up with the.
As long as there's no air movement, you're much better off.
The other prawn that I know guys like to use, it's not my personal favorite, is this, the tiger prawn.
Yeah. So there's
That's
the bait box as such.
And that's it.
That's what it would look like whole as an eating quality prawn. The bait box is a much smaller prawn.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see the size of the prawn there. Whereas the bait box.
So that's also another very good
Yeah, it still works.
bait
And
for
that's
the guys.
a lovely little prawn there. This we cater more for the guys fishing estuaries. Sandy beaches as well, very effective.
Yeah, I guess sometimes you'll be surprised on what the fish wants to do. And then guys, I think the other tips you can add to your baits are your baby squid.
Baby squid again. Never mind.
Check your signal.
So baby squid, either that or that. Adding to the bait, help a little bit with the peckers.
Just also a bit of movement on the bait.
Bit of movement with you can make a longer tail out of it. I've actually done really well on just straight up chocker.
Blobs.
Little chocker blobs, so you beat them quite hard and just thread them on with lightly cotton. Or just, once again, the guts come in clutch again.
I'm still amazed by this price. I don't know how this guy gets that right. But $10 for this is gold for me. I always run out of this stuff as I said previously. So I'll be filling my cooler box off from here. Good luck to you guys. Don't come here and do nothing. It wasn't me. But yeah, thanks Max. We appreciate your tips and your fish bait.